Hello everyone, this is mathematics, and we are still on statistics 2, and this lesson number 7 marks the end of statistics 2. So this is how we have been moving from data presentation up to today, where we are going to finish this topic by looking at range of both grouped and ungrouped data. So let us first define what range is. So range is the difference between the largest value and the smallest value in the set of data. So range is the difference between the largest value and the smallest value in the set of data. So we have range of ungrouped data. So range of ungrouped data is the range it's the difference between the largest value and the smallest value in the set of given data. So as we have been doing, we looked at both grouped and ungrouped data. So here we are looking at range of ungrouped data, and it's defined as the difference between the largest value and the smallest value in the set of data. So now let us look at this example of range of ungrouped data. So given a set of data 5, 18, 12, 3, 15, 11 and 18, the question now is saying find the range. So from the set of data, you see that from data the highest value is 18 and the lowest value is 3. So as I've already said, that range is the difference between the highest and the lowest value. So its difference is 18 minus 3, which is giving us 15. So the range of ungrouped data 5, 8, 12, 3, 15, 11 and 18 is 15. So now let us look at how to calculate range of grouped data. So range of grouped data is defined as the difference between the largest class mark or midpoint and the smallest class mark. So class mark is also known as midpoint. So the difference between the largest class mark and the smallest class mark is what is known as range. So here is our example. Given a class of interval table for number of blackberries require sachet sellers. So here is our table. We have 2 columns, number of liquor sachets and the number of blackberry sellers. Now let us discuss how to calculate the range of grouped data. So we have the largest class. So from the data, from the table given, you see that we have the largest class, the class of 71 to 80. So this is the largest class, and we also have the smallest class of 21 to 30. So to calculate the largest class mark, remember class marks are the same as midpoint. So to calculate the largest class mark, we say 71 plus 80 divided by 2, which is 75.5. So that one is our largest class mark. So let us go to how to calculate the smallest class mark. So smallest class was identified to be 21 to 30. So calculating the midpoint of the class mark, so we say 21 plus 30 over 2, which is 25.5. So the difference between the largest class mark and the smallest class mark is what is known as range. So after subtracting 75.5 minus 25.5, what we get now is range. So this is how to calculate range of grouped data. Remember, here we only use the class marks. So the largest class mark subtract smallest class mark. So what you get is what is known as range. So here is your exercise. So when you have time, please make sure you do this exercise. So I'm asking you to find the range of a set of given data in the table. So remember, to calculate range of group data, what we do, we just find the largest class mark and the lowest class mark. So when you subtract, you get your range. So this marks the end of today's lesson and the end of this topic, statistics 2. So when you are meeting again, we'll be looking at inequalities and linear programming problems. So this topic comes each and every year, and it comes with some good marks. Like for example, each and every year it comes with 10 marks. So please don't miss the next class. I'm going to teach you how to formulate equations in a simple way. So please don't miss next class.